Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to beer review. These are getting few and far between these days. I'm going to try and get back into doing more beer reviews. I just got out of the habit of doing them. So, and actually, I've got some bonus here. I'm going to drink some whiskey, do some picklebacks. So I had one the other day. It's really nice, so I thought I'd do a video with them. Anyway, so we've got here Mothership Brut Pale Ale, fermented with champagne yeast. This was like reduced at Tesco the other day. So I bought it. I thought I'd do a review. I don't know if it's still reduced, but it might be. So yeah, that's how I ended up with it. It didn't particularly I didn't look at it and think, wow, that looks good. I just thought, wow, that looks cheap. I actually went for that. If you remember, if you saw my video where I drank the dance juice, the can which had the amazing artwork with the dancing skeletons on the front and the weird ring pull where the whole cap comes off, they've completely changed the can design. And it's really boring now. It's just like it's just like formless, just a bit of nothing. I couldn't even find it on the shelf. I was looking all through for this because I wanted another can of it. Couldn't see it. I was looking for these standout dancing skeleton artwork and it wasn't there. So yeah, I don't know. So please get a message to the people who make the dance juice beer to change the can. The beer is still as delicious as ever, but the artwork is shit. So anyway, let's have a go on this. I'll have a read. She's an easy lover, so Phil Collins once said. There's nothing more lovable than this easy drinking pale ale. We've brewed our bubbly brut with champagne yeast to make it refreshing, light and spritzy. Ingredients: water, barley, wheat, hops, yeast. Doesn't say what hops or what, I don't know, whatever. Mothership is an award-winning all-female brewery that champions women in craft beer. Okay, well, I probably wouldn't have bought it if I'd seen that, to be honest. I'm all for all male, all female organizations, all organizations of one particular race, whatever people want to do. If they want to get together for like a kind of organization of some sort, a social group or something. But when it comes to workplace, I find it a bit funny when there's discrimination involved, which there must be when you can only have one certain gender in a certain workplace, be it this brewery. Yeah, I don't know. I probably wouldn't have bought it if I'd seen that, but still, I don't care that much. I'll try the beer and see if it's good. If it's good beer, I don't care, but still, there must have been some discrimination there. Come on, that's very not very progressive. Oh, it smells. You know what it smells like? Every other beer I open these days. Brut Pale Ale, right? It smells like a sour beer. And I did complain a couple of years ago. I was complaining every beer smelled like a citrus pale ale. Nowadays, it all smells like a lemony, sour type of beer, and that's what the smell of that is. So we'll see what it's like. Actually, I might have I'll pour it out and then we'll just because it might have to settle or something. We'll have a look, and then I'm gonna have a whiskey actually first. Oh God! Look at the pour! Look at the pour! The pour! Well, the head's very bitter. Interesting, but not sure. We'll let it settle and we'll move the camera down. So what I've got here, bit of whiskey. Been drinking this because I've had a cough and it seems to work well. If I can't sleep, I've got a cough. White and McKay, I think it's just cheap whiskey. But this is what I had the other day in a bar. A Skittle No, fucking. I'm going to say Skittlebrow, that thing that Homer Simpson invented. No, Pickleback. Basically, you have a shot of whiskey and then you follow it up with a shot of pickle juice. Sounds fucking vile, but delicious actually. I don't know how I was going to get into the shot glass, so I've got this. We'll just do a bit of. I should probably filter it out because there's all like bits floating around in there. So yeah, I'll do this. Look at that. I don't know if you can see. There's all like whatever it is, dill leaves and mustard seeds or something in there. Get some of this cheap ass whiskey. All right. Cheers everyone and Merry Christmas. You know what it does? The pickle juice just cuts through the fire of the whiskey, just takes it away. That initial thing where you feel like you're gonna die, just it's like it's amazing how it works. I definitely recommend you try it. I was out the other night in a club and I was pretty drunk, so I might have got these events mixed up. But with Kogan, he was having I got us both one of these, and he was like, "I hate whiskey," and he didn't want it. And I was like, "Let's just do one." And he was like, "It just takes away the taste of the whiskey straight away. It's amazing." So yeah, I think a good little combination. That try that out. Try that out over the Christmas period. Bit of pickle juice, bit of whiskey. We could probably do it with anything really. It just seems to cut away that alcohol fire. That's pretty good. It's very, very clean tasting. That's the biggest sort of description I could say. A little bit soapy flavoured. Little bit soapy and floral. Clean. Yeah, that's the biggest descriptor I could say from that initial taste. Not a lot of hops at all, which isn't always a bad thing, but I'd say it was fairly bland in a way. You could have quite a few of these. It'd be quite a good like session beer. A nice hot day beer. You're just sitting back, relaxing, having quite a few of these. 4.5%. It's not too strong, but I'm not sure I'm not sure it's anything much to write home about. It tastes very refined. You know what I mean? It tastes accomplished, if boring. Maybe that's how I describe it. Maybe my opinion will change as I drink more. There's a little bit of quite a nice like. It's kind of like it's almost like the pith of like an orange or a grapefruit, because it's quite bitter. It's not like a fruity taste, but it's like that sort of, you know, when you get like the white pith and you taste that. I quite like the taste of that stuff. It's kind of got like a dry, slightly citrusy, but kind of like a bit of an earthy taste to it. It's got that kind of flavour to it. Yeah, you get a hint of that. It's quite good actually. Yeah, it's okay, I suppose. Bit of Yeah, a bit dull, very clean tasting, as I keep saying. Which I don't know if I can describe that. It's just like it doesn't taste like, you know, when you get a cloudy beer and it tastes cloudy. It tastes very sort of muddy almost. This tastes very refined, like, you know, when you get like a mass-produced lager or something, and there's nothing wrong with them, really. I know a lot of people slag off these kind of beer, you know, these mass-produced things, but they've got a very refined, clean taste to them, and I'd say that's how I would describe this as well. It's actually not bad. It's. I think I'm so used to these days having so much hops in a beer that if I don't get crazy hops, I tend to think they're a bit dull. But then again, I constantly complain about how hops in over hopping beers makes everything taste the same. So I guess it's kind of nice to have something a bit different. And I said it smelled like a sour beer. It doesn't taste like that at all. It smelled like that when I first opened the can. And actually, it does have a hint of it, like if you smell that, I think you expect it to be a lot sourer than it is. It's actually not. It's not a sour beer at all, but it does have that smell to it, which is weird. Ah. Yeah, quite a lot of bitterness on the aftertaste, which is kind of, you know, a bit of an earwaxy sort of bitterness, which is I don't know. I feel like some beers I really like the bitterness, and in other beers I find the bitterness, it's like a different type of bitterness, which is hard to explain. But it's like sometimes it really puts me off drinking more of it. I don't know. Let's have another fucking whiskey. Maybe I'll find some more words to say other than clean and bitter and whatever the fuck. Oh. All right, down the hatch, down the hatch. Oh. I think the trick is to get the pickle shot down as quick as possible after the whiskey shot, or else you start to get that burn. You start to choke a bit. Right, let's finish this beer off. It's getting a bit more cloudy as I get towards the bottom of it. Maybe it'll start to have a bit more taste to it, or a bit of a different flavour, I don't know. Yeah, it's actually tasting a bit more, you're getting a bit more of that yeasty taste to it. It's not tasting as clean anymore. There's a bit more taste in there. You're getting it's got a bit more, a little bit more of like a malty taste to it now. A little bit more biscuity. It's actually changed. I guess maybe there was sediment in the bottom, and I just got a very clean pour the first time round, and then the second time it came out a lot more cloudy, but I quite like that. Very odd. I don't know. I'll have to go back on the video and compare the first pour to the second, because that looks like a completely different beer now, which is interesting, actually. I quite like that. Alright, I'm quite impressed. Yeah. It's almost like having two different beers in a can. Very strange. Ugh. Right. Ugh. Let's we'll finish this off, and then we'll have another pickleback, and then that'll be the end of the video, and that'll be a great time for everyone watching, won't it? Pretty nice beer, yeah. No big bang flavours in there, but that isn't always a bad thing. It tastes good. It tastes well made. There's no off-putting tastes. There's that nice pithy citrus taste underneath it all. There's a little bit of bitterness which sometimes started to catch in my throat a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. I think that's just a matter of who likes bitter beers and who doesn't, and the type of, I don't know. Fuck it, it doesn't matter. It's I thought that was pretty decent actually. Ugh. Right, one more for the road. Oh man, not enough for a full shot there. Just have the same amount of pickle. Fine. Alright, so chin chin everyone. Hope you all have a good Christmas, and Santa brings you lots of presents, and yeah, that's it. Have a good one and a good new year. If I don't make another video before then yeah, okay. Oh. Brilliant. I fucking love that. And it gives you a use as well. When you've had some gherkins or whatever, what do you do with that shit when you've left over? Put it in the bin. It's a waste. But now you've got a use for it, haven't you? Oh, all right, brilliant. I fucking love the picklebacks even more than the beer. All right, cheers everyone. Catch you later.